Today, all over America, God's moral and justice foundations are being destroyed. They are being torn down. Foundations being torn down today. I put them in three categories. God's creational model. Another foundation being torn down, all men being equal. Another foundation being torn down, love of God and neighbor. In the creational model we watch now, but the Bible has said it's the woman for the man, and that marriage is between a man and a woman. I know what the law says, but there's a higher law. And that is one of the things that we must begin to grasp. The moral laws that we live by do not have their origin in man. The moral laws come from a righteous and holy God who does not change his laws. No matter how we feel, no matter how we think, God's creational model was the woman for the man, not the man with the man or the woman with the woman. Marriage between man and a woman. And I mean one. Because now we're in the days, Massachusetts has just approved the law for the polyamorous, which was a natural result of same-sex marriage. Now they're saying you can have many loves. God's creational model. And of course, the breakdown in our families that have a man and a woman is a part of the breakdown. In our African American community, over 75% of our children being raised in single-parent homes. That's a breakdown of God's creational model. All men equal. Another breakdown. Let's get rid of this one. This one is broken. In need of repair. The next one is all men equal. Racial injustice, police brutality. The Bible makes it clear that God has made us of one blood. I don't care how people can feel they're superior, whether they're white or black or Asian. How can we feel superior when what sustains us in life is the same red blood? And that same red blood went to the cross in the person of Jesus Christ, who purchased us with his own blood, showing that there is no superiority in race or with God, that all men are created equal. That foundation, along with police brutality and other wickedness, being torn down. And then finally, love of God and neighbor. No concern for the poor, no concern for the oppressed. No concern for loving our neighbor as ourselves. One of the things that has shocked me during this whole pandemic is that people talk about how much they love their brother and sister and will not wear a mask, when they know already that they're wearing a mask protects the other person. But here, love of God and neighbor, the violence in our communities is a breakdown of love and God and love of our neighbor. We are to treat our neighbors as ourselves. All of these are breaking down and being torn down in the midst of our society today. When these foundations are destroyed, a sense of hopelessness overtakes us. And the question becomes, what can the righteous do?